Hello and welcome back to Robocraft. Today we are doing a build video. We are going to be building a helicopter. That's about it. That's we're building, well, I say helicopter. It's either going to be a octo or a hex. If I knew what that meant, I would tell you. But it's going to have either 6 or 8 heli blades. It's going to be the plan. I actually need those now. So we're going to have either 6 of these, or we're going to have 8 of them. And I haven't really decided what kind of configuration I'm going to have yet. But I do know one thing, I don't want it like that. What I'm going to do is try and be clever. Actually, what I'm let me raise it up a block. So what the plan is, though, I can now move those to there. Okay, so now what I shall do is I shall place blocks out like this, to the point where I can mount some more of these bad boys. So see, I can't mount those still. If I kick those up on another block, actually, and mount those up there. See, then now I can move those into there. So that's what I'm going to do. So this might look a little bit odd at the moment. Might do, probably does. All of my builds do. So now we're going to do that again on this side. So we'll just work this out a little bit. Now we're probably going to go for 6 blades, I think. That's going to be our like absolute limit. Because we could potentially stick 2. No, see, I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to pull these out a little bit more. Just give it a bit more rounds to it, really. I'm going to stick those there. Just so it's a bit like more quad shaped. I don't know what the word is. Okay, we're going to go for 6. So we're going to stick with 6 of these. I'm just going to build this out a little bit more. Just give it a little bit more protection around the pilot seat. So this is going to be a plasma design. So we shall now get to strengthening up everything, basically. This is just what we're going to do. We're just going to put blocks everywhere. So we'll go like this for now. So we'll fill that block in there. Then we'll add a block here as well, just to do that. We'll add another one of these prisms there, and then a normal block. And we'll work these back again. So now place a bunch of prisms along here. So we get this kind of like large base pad section there for these, and then we can strengthen that up in a minute. But for now I'll just go around to the back of the robot and do the same towards the back. So we'll put one there, and then we'll grab these again. We'll spam. That's the wrong way around. Actually, I'm going to put another block there, then place that there. Take another one of those. That there, like that, and then place that there, and then put the heli blade, and place these along here. Yeah, that's what we're going with. And now for these ones, I'm going to make these thicker, just because these ones are probably going to go first, more than likely. So I'll make these 3 thick all the way along. Okay, I can't make them 3 thick all the way along. They're going to be too thick. Yeah, we'll go with that. Probably. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then actually I'm going to add that there, and then place one of those there. Okay, well, I'm liking that. And then no, we won't do that for now. We'll add armor on the bottom. So we'll just add a bunch of tetras along the sides, like so. And then more along here as well. We're probably not going to bother with the top. May do. I haven't really decided yet. Because the thing is, on the top... No, that's not going to work, is it? On the top, it's only really going to be me that can see it, or you. It's not really going to be an issue for being shot at. So I'm not massively fussed about the top. So we'll place a block there. Yeah. And then one of those there. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. So we'll place one here as well. we'll place a prism there. We'll then place a prism down there and a prism there. So that's just made all of our bases basically too thick all the way along. And then we'll add some prisms at the top, just to give the actual connection here a bit more strength. And then we'll add a bunch of tetras around it. That's just the way I like to do it. There's probably better ways to do it, but I quite like the way this looks. Okay, maybe not. There we go. So that just offers a bit more protection there. And now though, now comes the clever part. It's not that clever. So now we will do the same towards the back, and then we will connect it up in the middle, which will give us more protection on the pilot seat, which is always wanted. Oopsie daisy. So that gives us more protection on the pilot seat, and also, hopefully we'll fly. I haven't thought about that actually, have I? I'm adding loads of blocks. I haven't thought out whether or not we will fly. We will fly. I believe in myself. I believe in everyone. I don't believe in everyone. I believe in myself. I cannot sing, yet I'm going to deafen you anyway, because I want to. Please throw it around. Yep. Okay, so we're just going to place some block there, and then we'll take prism, place that there, there, and there. So that gives us just a bit of protection around these things. They're things. So now we'll flesh the middle out a little bit. Just offer us a little bit more protection. That's the name of the game basically. So we'll put a bunch of those there as well. And then to finish this side off, we'll just add some of these and as a block. Or is that not a block? That's the wrong way around. And then we'll add, yep, okay, that's right now. So now we have our 6 thing. We have our thing. So we have this thing now. This is our thing. This is what it's going to be. And we will add some things on here. We're not going to do the front of this one because we don't have the blocks to do it. So we'll just leave that as it is. Or can I place one block? So I could, yeah, I could do that. I'll go with that for now actually. So that just offers a little bit more protection to it again. And that's really what we want. So let's add some tetras around it as well. Just to help out a little bit. Let's add one underneath as well. So we'll finish this section here off with just these. The kind of idea of it is that it can, hopefully, okay, so I can't add one there. So we'll just go with that for now. So I'll just go take this out into the practice arena for quickly. Hopefully we'll fly, otherwise we'll have to go up to tier 6 of the heli blades. That's the one I wanted. And the tier above that won't fit because they're bigger. So hopefully this will fly with either these or the tier above. So far it looks quite promising actually. Yep, so we can now fly, take off, dance around the skies, spin around, go forwards. This is actually pretty good. What kind of height are we getting? How high can we go? Hopefully we should be able to go, I'd like to be able to go up and down a bit quicker actually. I think I will just swap out the blades quickly. Just going to buy some of the T6 blades. I'll see what the stats are on them actually. Because it might be that they're not particularly better. So we'll just buy some tier 6 blades possibly. What are we looking at? T6s. They're thrust, CPU load. Okay. Let's go with them anyway. Let's get 6 of them. I can afford to do that. I've already bought the guns, so I'll just get 6 of these and just stick these in. There we go. I have not armoured the back ones. I did not think about that at all. Now we just add the armouring to the back. This all happened at the same time. I did this in the correct order. So we just add the little bit of armouring towards the back end of it. We add these, just for aesthetic purposes really. So now we are going to build ourselves a little cockpit. I'll just move that back one from the original position, just because I wanted to really. So we're just going to build up a little bit. So we shall go for that. Should we go with that? Yeah, we shall. And then add a block of those. No. Then we'll bring that back. And then we'll put these there. And then we'll close it off almost immediately afterwards as well. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. So we'll just shut that off there. Steady, long way up. Place those there. Place that there. Block there and there. Just leave that one. Okay, so now we have our kind of basic cockpit section here. Which is easy. I'm deleting the wrong blocks at the wrong time. So we'll retake our prisms. Place those there and then place our inners here again. So now what we're going to do is we're going to build up some glass. Get some glass. You know, it's a cockpit. There's glass in cockpits, I think. So now that's an issue. That doesn't work with me. I don't know what I've deleted, but I've deleted something. So I'll have to move those forwards. These inners, I keep deleting the inners. So I'll move that forwards quickly. Then get a section of those. Yep, that's about right. So I've moved those forward. So I'll have to place a block behind them, and then put these next block forward. And I'll just extend that out a little bit, I guess. And now we'll just go for one of those, and then we'll take this back to just normal blocks again. And we'll add another block in there, and go with that. So that's our kind of... I don't like the way it's even at the back and front. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, so now we're gonna do this. It's just basically just so it's not even. I don't want it to be even. I want them to be very slightly different. I'm gonna tuck that one in there. Place some blocks there. Yeah, actually, yeah. Place a block there, and then place that block there. Yeah. Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay, that gives us our cockpit now. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot more now. So that's our cockpit. That's our general just design for the cockpit now. That's what we're going with. So now, what tier are we in? We're in tier 6. So I will be placing some T7 plasma launchers on. So we'll just start off basically with a pretty standard configuration with 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. So now I'll see where else I can add them, basically. So I can add one more in the centre. That's about it, isn't it? Can I do this any better? No, not really. That does push us up into tier 7. Let's just see how this works in the practice arena quickly. Hopefully this will be quite good. Hopefully it will be. I've got no idea, I've never tried this design out before. So we've got a little octocopter, so... Okay, that climbs quite nicely now. Let me just lay some plasma down onto you. That's good damage. That's because we have got 7 plasmas. It's not the most manoeuvrable of craft. Then it's designed really just to take damage. That's why it's got so many hover blades. That's why I designed it around 6 hover blades. Because the thing with hover blades, not hover blades, heli blades, is you take damage and you often fall out of the sky. That was a terrible shot for me. Okay, how do we just get the final shot off on him? There we go. So yeah, this is designed so when an SMG shoots you, you lose maybe 1 or 2 hover blades, but you can still fly heli blades again. So I've got really good height actually. I say that as I go down. So just climb my way up. That's a kind of maximum height thing. Anyway, let's go into the game. Let's see how this goes in the game. So we're going to jump into a tier 7 game. Hopefully this will go well for us, maybe. So we'll just jump into a quick tier 7 game. This may, if this goes well, will be upgraded to tier 7 in the future, tier 7 armor. Possibly even tier 8 guns, maybe. I might do tier 8 guns anyway. How much money do I have? Let's go get some tier 8 guns. Just because we can, really. So, tier 8s are what? So let me sell the 3 that I'm not using. Let's just get 3 tier 8 guns. That's nice. That'll just give us a bit of extra firepower, you know. Hopefully that means we can destroy more. That's the whole idea of this game, really. So, where's the front? That's the front. X, X, X. There we go. Let's just place some of these around, and one in the centre as well. Now let's jump into a battle. Hopefully this will go well. Hopefully the queue's not too long, only 27 people. This is quite different to the tier 10 games where I literally press B and jump straight into a battle because there's so few people playing tier 10. One SMG. Wowee. Just one. One SMG. It's genuinely quite interesting. I'm surprised there's so few SMGs. That's good for me, apart from they've got 4 snipers. They have got 4 snipers. That's going to cause me an issue. That's something I've been looking at doing as well. Just looking at that King of Player with the heli blade mounted underneath his robot with the guns on top. That means you can have a walker that flies as well as walks, I guess is the whole idea. So he just jumps up and flies off, and then he can land somewhere and not have the heli blade in the way of his gun. So where's our one SMG? One SMG is not be here. That's a good start, isn't it? No, I want SMG over there. Is a ski, high proof skis. So we're going to go up here. Hopefully we won't lose anything. If we do, we're going to get in trouble. That's the general way of going. We're going to just come over here now. So because I've got a rail over here, hopefully he's not doing too much damage to us. Or not do any at all. I'd like him to not do any at all. We can just get him. Over and not get caught out by the rail. There's a couple of them up there, isn't there? It's not just him. So there's 2 rails as far as I can see. One a medic. One of them's a medic. No, one of them's not medic. They're both rails. Now I'm being at still got lots and lots of heli blades. I can still fly away. There's lots and lots of 2. Now I've got 1. So I can fly with 2. That's the minimum number of heli blades I can have. So let's just try and wheel our way. We did come up against 3 rails there, to be fair. That's always hard against 3 rails should destroy me, really. I think. I mean, 3 rails is incredibly hard to deal with. There's a heli, 1 plasma heli, 3 rails to barely continue, or not kill you. And we still have 4 guns and the heli blade. So we're doing really quite well. Hopefully one of our medics is going to come back here again. So now we shall go and finish that fight. Well, we probably won't. Yeah, we'll need to go back and finish that. Fly down too. So now I've got 3 of them back. I'm ready to get back up and help again. And now I can fly away. Yeah, basically the wrong way. One thing about everything being even is I keep looking in the wrong direction. Like I think I go back to the front to the back. That was what I did with the cockpit. I thought that would maybe distinguish them. But it's not quite enough. So I know I'm being absolutely ridiculous, charging straight towards their rails, but hopefully they won't see me. Or hopefully I'll get in underneath the radar, or maybe they'll be killed. Can't see them. They're gone. Possible. Yeah, anyway, so this is a very effective graph. I shall be leaving this episode here for today. I'll see you in the next video. Please don't watch me count the base here, it's boring. So goodbye and see you in the next video.